Ladies and gentlemen, in today's Coaster Spotlight, I present to you Throttle, a neon extravaganza coaster in a full cyberpunk city. This launch coaster is going to take you through the entire cyberpunk universe, and this is going to be one night to remember. So stay tuned, and we'll get right on into it. Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at Throttle, created by Mcgillacuddy, an advanced builder, and here they say. Yo, Johnny, it's been a long time since I've submitted something to the channel, but I'm back again to submit this creation I made a while back. So say hello to Throttle, a launch coaster with theming inspired by 80s synthwave and retro wave culture. Coaster also includes some custom music that I tried to sync up the best that I could. There are also multiple shops and other small attractions around the area of the coaster, so feel free to take a look around at the buildings and some of the interior areas. To put this in context, the reason this place looks incomplete is because it is actually the first part of a full park I am still working on. No spoilers on what that looks like now, but the park will follow the same retro 80s, 90s style theme. As always, any feedback is heavily appreciated, as this is my most ambitious project yet, and feel very much free to throw any ideas you might have to utilize. Enjoy the ride, Johnny, and take care as always. Well, since when did you submit this? May 30th, 2022. So there is a slight possibility that the actual park that they were working on might be close to being finished by now. Really cool stuff. Excited to take a closer look at that. So let's dive right on into it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Hope you're all doing fantastic today. Take a look at this super sci-fi futuristic city theme park. If this is what your theme park is going to end up looking like, I am very, very excited for that. Hopefully the whole thing isn't pink. Hopefully you've color-coded certain areas and rides by color, or at the very least have these colors in groups so you can change the colors. That might be an idea to throw at you right away. If all these panels are pink and you put them on a sequencer or a group, and I push a button on the sequencer, I could change the whole city to blue with a click of a button. That is actually doable through Planet Coaster trigger features. So maybe certain areas you can set the tone, set the mood, depending on what kind of ride or vibe you're looking for. So apparently there's some custom music in here. I'm excited to hear what this is like. You got the music notes on the wall. So this, oh, wow. That's cool. I feel like this should be a ride in itself. I don't know why I find this so mesmerizing. Anyways, moving on. Oh, look at this. I love this stuff. Oh man, I'm really hyped up for your park now. Well, here you go. You saw it first on Channel 5 Gaming. Ladies and gentlemen, there should be a future park spotlight that contains rides, attractions, everything to this theme and style. And I absolutely love this 80s retro, would you call it, cyberpunk-ish vibe. I mean, big fan. Love this. How many eyes become red? Hopefully that's not going to give me a copyright strike. This is neat. Wowee. All right. Let's take a look at these coaster stats. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. 83 seconds in duration. Track length is almost 1,200 meters. Max speeds of almost 70 miles per hour. We're gonna ride this a few ways. Let's start off with the standard track view. Actually, we'll do seat view, then tracky track. And obviously we're going to ride this all at nighttime. And off we go.
Atlantis, this is Control. Press for Miko. You are go for main engine cutoff. Atlantis, this is Control. Throttle.
I love it. We need some 80s. That was totally tubular, man. Radical. What other things do they say in the 80s? Guys, throw some totally tubular taglines down in the comments below. Maybe I could remember them for when we do the park spotlight of this. But yeah, that was freaking phenomenal. I don't think we're gonna be able to get a cinematic view on this. We'll just do track so you can soak up the track view, and away we go.
Atlantis, this is Control. Press for Miko. You are go for main engine cutoff. Atlantis, this is Control. Throttle.
Wow. Let's talk about it. I definitely have some thoughts, suggestions, and ideas, critiques, or what? Not even critiques. Just suggestions, really. As I've seen creations like this in the past. But first of all, let's start by commending what you did right and what I love about it. The song is just groovy. It's shit. I love it. It's so good. When the chorus kicks in, he says throttle or whatever. It kicks out of here, and the launch starts. The timing is impeccable, but you also colored up the room to feel like we were launching out. There were some certain light beams going up and around the coaster at certain points. I would have liked to see more of that, but what you did have there was great. I think that might even just be picking up the blue from different areas of the park. What I like here is you kind of have like the blue undertone and the red highlights. Do more of that. That might have been like a happy accident, but like in this neon verse, you know, blue being the shadows and red being the highlights, like where the red, like where the light would be hitting, having the light hitting as red, but then the blue being the undertone. I think that would look really cool. You got that going on here, and it creates like lots of negative space, and it looks phenomenal. Some areas might be a little bit too pink in certain areas and too much. I do like the subtle outlines, and panel hits a little bit more here. Maybe what you could do the things that I'm going to suggest are going to be something like a sequence master you'd need to get help from. But we saw it. I'll throw a clip of it in the video here with Guitar Hero. Fuck yeah. And there's a clip of it there. Guitar Hero. There's ways to make the coaster flash and change based off of the music that's playing. So if you could get someone to help you design custom soundtracks and then pulsate the rooms to match that of the music, that would just be gnarly. Like when there's big beat drops, we see blue beams shoot through the room. Boom, boom, drop the beats. Boom, boom. The bass pulses. That way we're not just traveling through pink rooms, we're traveling through visual music. And you strobe. What we hear is what we see. But the layout of the coaster and what you have done here with the city, the architecture, it's all phenomenal, right? Visually, it was a treat to blast through this coaster. It was a lot of fun. It's a good layout, it's a good coaster. It was just great. So now if you can somehow change the colors, sequence the colors to go with the music like you did at the very beginning, and just like it doesn't have to be every single panel, you know, like when we're going through big pink rooms, you don't even have to change all the walls. You could just have certain pieces broken up, just like on top of it or underneath it, that go blue with the music, and you only have to animate those ones. And then that way we get like some visual change and like interest to our eyes. Or you could even just use the spotlights like you did here, and those turn on. So like we have the blue and pink here, we go into these rooms and some of the rooms start changing blue to the beat of the music. So you wouldn't even have to do that many sequencers. They're just lights turning on and off. You know, it's like you're vibing out to the music and the visuals are going with it. And then boom, complete experience for me, like we've seen through other visual, audio, music kind of coasters in the past, such as the Guitar Hero one, for example. I think that would be really rocking. Artistically, visually speaking, this looks phenomenal. I love, you know, the different colors. It looks like you have a bit of a gradient change here. I saw some orange, yellows, and greens. All these colors working together. Yeah, it feels amazing. Like, this seems like a universe that's going to be really fun to explore and navigate through. If this becomes a park, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I think this is very inspirational. The palm trees are great out front for whatever reason, with the little orange gulpies for the suns. But yeah, it's giving me some sort of some 80s Knight Rider vibes or something like that. It's really cool. Yeah, the neon signs and everything, you just nailed it. More signage, more things, more craziness. If the park turns out to be what we're seeing here, but just more of it, that's going to be a park spotlight that's on the top of my radar. What do you guys think? Oh, the monorail going through as well. That's so cool. What do you guys think of this as a concept? Do you want to see more of it? Are you excited to see a theme park of it? Because I'm sure Mcgillacuddy would like to see your comments. If he's working on it, if he's been working on it, maybe your comments will push him to finish it. And if you have any thoughts, critiques, tell him what you liked, what you'd like to see changed. Throw it all down in the comments below, and maybe in the future here we'll have a full-fledged park spotlight of this 80s retro race theme. Really cool stuff. Love it. Keep it up, Mcgillacuddy. And that is going to do it for us in today's episode of Coaster Spotlight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye now.